I agree. Phase me. Only beginning part is cool.
Yeah.
We should mix the prime together. And then we'll try it. Ice pop. Okay. Red. Jesus!
Blue. Hey.
Go. There you go. Right.
Lovely.
Do you want to try some or am I going to try some?
I'll try some.
Try a bit. I feel sick, so I'm going to down it to be funny. What?
Can't tell, it's just all the flavours.
It's not bad, is it?
There's some too.
What's the point?
I sprayed all over my head.
What's the point in that? Why? Why did you have to do that?
Oh.
Pointless.
That sounds good.
Good song.
Matthew.
Matthew?
Matthew.
Why?
I don't know. It's Matthew.
Matthew?
It's Matthew.
It's yours.
The mum was in a glass.
Not from now, from like a month ago.
Oh. Might be then.
You're amazing, Jake.
What are we gonna do?
What's that?
Huh?
Don't know. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. It's dark. It's late. What are we doing?
That smells nice. What did you spray?
This one.
You know what, Jake? That reminds me. That's gonna fall everywhere, and that's really not gonna be good.
Lovely.
What?
Lovely.
Spray some more. I think it's just fine. I haven't even opened this, Jake. I haven't even opened this.
Wow. Link.
I haven't opened my Lynx kit. I haven't even opened it.
Unboxing video.
Never thought you'd unbox a Lynx on
Wait, so
live.
is it ice chill then?
Yes.
Very nice.
Let's review this, see if it's quality, get ideas for our future business. You must be patient when opening packaging, Jake. Oh, it comes in wrapping. What's that, Under Armour? What have we got here? Oh. What does it comes with?
I don't know. It's at the front.
Wait. Act surprised. It's fun now, see, it told me to act surprised. So I'm surprised. I'm happy. Okay.
Oh my god, Lynx.
The big, the bad.
It's a hat.
The Lynx towel. Look at that. Look at that.
That's very nice.
Look at that.
It's got an X.
Looks like Under Armour. Okay, that's cool.
Headband.
You just try and fit that on your head. Can you add that to my collection, please? Whoa.
That's a nice one. I have that one.
Is it minty? Because you know you get that cold minty.
Yes, it's ice cold.
Oh, great. Is that it? Cool.
The Goonies in 15 minutes. Ooh.
Huh? What?
What?
What are you on about?
I don't know, I just thought the Goonies.
Okay.
If you want to learn stuff about history, watch a guy called Oversimplified.
Oversimplified.
Yes.
Always pick up.
If you want to watch someone I find generally funny, watch High Boy. He explains movies.
Show me the way to go. I'm tired and I wanna go to bed. How do you not know the words?
Chicken. Yeah, you got chicken in there, bro.
I know. 6. Oh, I smell that now. Where's that?
Stomach.
Jesus Lord.
Oh, you know what he's like when he gets rumples.
Yeah, true.
What are you sleeping in on?
Boobs.
You've got your. You need a sleeping bag.
Mhm.
Blankets downstairs. What
Floor.
do you prefer? Floor?
Floor comfy.
Floor is comfy.
Floor is comfy.
Your sofa comfy.
Floor is
It's
comfy.
supposed to be comfy, but floor is comfy too.
Well, you might not. Sleep on the floor, don't you? We split pillows.
I have pillows.
Yeah.
I do not.
Oh.
Big pillow.
Thank you.
Do you want? Do you using the blankets that are on the sofa, or do you want a sleeping bag?
Is there a sleeping bag? Cute. I want to sleep in a sleeping bag.
Okay.
Bag.
Thank you.
You're camping, Sunny. What are you having? Are you having a sleeping bag, or are you using blankets?
Blankets.
Right. Okay. I should imagine it'll be home at some point soon. Probably jibber jabbing
Where's the sleeping bag? The other one.
in the wardrobe.
Yeah, I'll have it with me.
You want that?
Sure. It's camo. Just some advice. By the way, these
Nice oyster.
are still there. Yeah. 3 more, no. Thanks.
Right, campers.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Help yourself to snacks and beverages.
Kyo.
Rocky's on the sofa at the moment, but if
Yeah.
you do have the legs out,
Yeah.
be careful. Because if you try and get up with the legs out, the sofa tips forward.
Oh.
So just, you
Okay.
know, don't you?
Mindful.
Right. See you in the morning.
See ya. Wait, when do we go nose the sofa then?
In a while.
Okay, cool.
Jake,
Yes.
tell me some life experiences.
Hmm?
Tell me the hardest stuff you've gone through. Disciplined. I don't mean
I don't know.
I don't mean personal stuff. I mean like, for example, like, you know, really hard stuff, hard working, pain.
Probably.
I bet you felt proud after doing that.
Yes, I do.
Exactly. What about after doing that run? Because mate,
Oh,
I lost you in the background when I was walking to the spa, and I turned around and you're running up to me. Don't know where, when you started running, but
Oh, from the church, I just started running
yeah, you took ages and then you just caught up.
quick.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, it only took us 15 minutes to get there. It only took us 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad from here to there.
No, of course not.
That's about a walk here to my dad's.
Mhm.
And that's about double the length.
Yes. That's good though. We got Prime.
What should we do tomorrow?
Productiveness. Let's actually see, because I have the timetable. Thing is, how I don't know how we're gonna do the morning stuff, because showers. Unless I don't know if do you wanna rub your willy on my towels.
I don't know.
I do have a hot tub.
Cool.
You don't have to do the shower bit. We can do that when we get home.
Yeah.
9 AM wake up. 9:05 is meditate, food. Did you bring a toothbrush?
No.
Okay. Let's find a caveman alternative. In the morning we'll brush.
Romans of Europe with their urine.
Gratitude. 1 hour of deep work. We can work on like a business idea or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be good. Cool.
That's difficult. Horror-wise, Halloween Kills.
Kills.
I mean, ends.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Horror-wise.
It's a bold, controversial choice, but it's true. It's not a bad film.
How to Take a Punch.
I
said How to Take a Punch.
Movie?
No, it's on your YouTube. How to Take a Punch.
Where?
There.
Oh yeah.
How to Take a Punch.
Oops.
No.
Um.
It worked. Yeah, it just explains movies.
Oh, I
and
love
shit.
these.
Yeah, let's do Avatar, why not?
Welcome to Blue Man Group the movie, aka Avatar. A movie that is almost 3 hours long, so to shorten this video up a bit, humanity sucks in the future, no surprise on that, just drag and drop.
Okay.
Your favorite futuristic dystopian world from, I don't know, something like Blade Runner, and that's what planet Earth looks like here. And there's this other Earth-like planet called Pandora, with a very popular CSGO team on it called Na'vi. Well, wrong Na'vi. These Na'vi are actually like blue, tall, humanoid people with 4 fingers on each hand, and a ponytail with an Ethernet cable built into it to allow them to pair bond or like intertwine themselves with other animals or beings that have these same Ethernet cables and feel what they're feeling and that type of crap. And this Pandora is very rich in a resource that is very valuable for humans and hard to obtain, that they dubbed Unobtainium. Very imaginative naming on the humans' part. Now, the atmosphere on Pandora is only visible for 20 seconds for humans, and they are dead in 4 minutes. But they went regardless to mine the shit out of this unobtainium crap at a huge cost to the Na'vi people, because lots of it lays on very sacred sites for them that cannot be replaced or bartered for anything else. One of them is Home Tree, this big ass tree that they all live in, that sits on the biggest deposit of unobtainium that the humans have found so far. And the other one is way more important, called Spirit Tree or some shit, that I don't think sits on any valuable resources for humans, but is important to Na'vi nevertheless. And basically this is the classic human trait scenario of colonization, because you have shit I want, yoink, it's mine now, screw you and your man, that type of shit. Now on to the characters. Jake Sully, some random marine that got in his spine and is now bound to a wheelchair forever because he can't afford the surgery to fix his leggies. And he has a scientist brother that some science people made a Na'vi avatar body for out of his DNA so he could go Netflix and chill with the Na'vi people on Pandora. Then we got a professor, her name is Grace, and she's the lead scientist on Pandora, loves Na'vi people, studies them and knows everything about them, and has her own avatar to try and find a diplomatic way to move them off the big tree so they can take the unobtainium. Scarface guy, no relation to the movie. He's just the guy in charge of the military stuff on Pandora and wants to remove the Na'vi people by whatever means necessary, aka with force. Punchable face guy, he's the boss of a whole operation on Pandora, the boss of Scarface and Grace. That's enough for the humans, now for the Na'vi people. The singular one that I'm going to point out, T-Seaway or something. I'll remember her name later. The lady has a dad, and that dad is the leader of the biggest Na'vi clan, and her mom is the spiritual leader of the people and interprets the will of Awa, their deity, like the soul of their planet and shit. And she's set to marry this guy who's supposed to take the place of her dad as leader of the clan. She's supposed to take the place of her mom as leader of the clan, but spiritually. Now that's enough for the board, let's go move it. Jake is approached by 2 official dudes after getting kicked out of a bar for fighting, showing us yet another example of people who can't hear the footsteps coming towards them until they're directly in front of their face. But whatever, they tell him that his bro got stabbed to death and he can take his place in this project of his research stuff, because the avatar they made for him that is really expensive is coded to his brother's DNA and he has the same DNA, so it'll work because they match, and he can... Jesus, watch your words around the wheelbarrow, man. Anyway, he'll be compensated nicely, obviously, so he agrees and they fly him out to Pandora, where everyone's so surprised by how much he looks like his brother, like...
looks just like him.
Yes, tends to happen a lot with fucking twins. Are you not familiar with the concept? You're a scientist, Norm. Norm's another scientist they made an avatar body for. So Sully meets Professor Grace, the head scientist dude, and she's mad he's here and not his scientist brother, and he's like, he's dead. Sorry for the inconvenience, bitch. So she goes to an unpunchable face guy about this, and he's like, suck it up, bitch, this is what we got. And puts Sully on protection duty for the scientist team, and presses her to improve the relations with the Na'vi people.
He'll make you soft.
He just inadvertently called himself a weak-ass bitch, because since they have low gravity here, all these weights aren't actually that impressive, if they are normal weights
Why
made
do
of
you
normal
so Scarface?
materials to Earth standards, with the gravity being substantially weaker, which to be fair, he is making it out to be that way. Anyway, he keeps talking tough guy shit, gets in a mech suit, and then tells Jake that he wants him to report back to him on all the Na'vi weaknesses once he finds them out, so Scarface knows where to hit him where it hurts. And in return, when Jake goes home, Scarface will get him the leg-fixing surgery he wants. So they hop in their avatar bodies and fly over to the forest to do some fucking science, I guess, and hopefully run into some Na'vi people to intermingle with. They pass by an old school where Grace taught the Na'vi people shit like English. Jake's like, what happened here? Oh, you know, casual school shooting. It's basically American tradition by this point. They then meet a hammerhead rhino and a six-legged skin dog which attacks Jake and separates him from the other two. He does his best to survive and get away, which leads him to do the cliche of jumping up the waterfall to escape from danger. Luckily, he doesn't die in the incredibly shallow waters. Now he's in the jungle alone. He makes a very sharp stick, while Chikawe is quietly stalking him, wants to kill him with a poison arrow, but then an aerial jellyfish lands on the arrow as if to tell her not to. The other avatars go back to human base because they can't find him and they can't stay out too long at night. And by nightfall, dude figures out that this tree sap is flammable and lights his stick with it to protect himself from little six-legged skin
You've
dogs.
seen
I don't know how he
Avatar,
found out that
right?
shit was flammable, but okay. He keeps trying to protect himself,
Very
but
good
then soon
movie.
gets
No time.
overwhelmed. Then
No
Chikatewe,
time.
whatever, pops out and starts protecting him and chews away all the six-legged skin dogs. And he thanks her, but she's like, no thank. This is sad. Very sad only. You're like a baby
No thank.
making noise. Don't know what to do. Dumbass. That was so accurate up to the dumbass. He's like, if you really love your little forest friends, then why'd you kill him to protect me? Because Mercury's in retrograde. The fuck does that even mean? She wants him to leave, he wants her to take her with him. Then a bunch of squishes land on him, and she's flabbergasted, and he's like, what are they? Seeds of the sacred tree, very pure spirits. So, am I like covered in cum right now? I ruin everything, don't I? She changes her mind because the aerial cum and takes him by force now over to her Omotekaya clan, where no dreamwalker, filthy sky person is allowed, telling her dad that she got a sign from Awa not to kill him. Then her mom comes over to interrogate him and find out the will of Awa, and she finds out that he's not a scientist but a soldier human, and dad says that they never got a soldier dreamwalker before. He's the first one to come over, and they really study him and learn as much as they can about him, and they task their daughter to teach him everything about them. Okay, leader of the Blumation Nation, but isn't that exactly the opposite of what you just wanted to do? I thought find out everything you can about them meant torture and interrogate. Are y'all avatarded? So they get him in tribal clothing, aka almost naked, and we find out Blue Bitch's actual name is Nitiri. That's very helpful. They feed him and put him to bed when he wakes up in his jello pod as a human, where Grace was more worried about the avatar than him. Quick question, if he dies in his avatar form, does he die in real life too?
Why is she in it?
Conception, or what? Doesn't matter. He catches the scientists and
Why is she in
goes
it?
up with what he did so far, and Grace gives him a crash course on who's who in the Na'vi. He gets put in the jello pod again to be his avatar, now starts learning
She's an
shit like
alien.
how to ride their version of a horse by connecting his Ethernet
She's
cable
an
to the horse's
alien.
cable and telling him what to do with his mind. Shit. Then Grace moves the science team over to a remote location
I know.
on a lab somewhere on
But
some floating rocks to
she's
the
in
that
everything.
Jake's been reporting to Scarface and punchable guy behind her back. I don't know how this is meant to change anything. He can still contact them over their internet, but whatever. They go over to the Hallelujah Mountains that are floating because of, and I quote, the Magellanic effect caused by the unobtainium superconductive properties. So basically, magnetic movie science. Also, does this not mean that there's a ton of unobtainium over in that location? So why not mind that? Whatever. Jake starts using, according to Grace, the least glitchy jello pod. What does glitchy mean here? Does it mean that he can't get into his avatar on a startup, or does it extend to him not being able to use one of his limbs, for example, when he's in his avatar?
don't
Maybe
get
he
it.
gets lag? Can it cause him to have a sudden brain aneurysm?
What,
or
so
a
the
stroke?
avatar
Explain,
people
bitch. Whatever.
are
Here shows
actually
Jake her
blue?
dragon, which will fly with
all
only one
Na'vi.
Na'vi in their lifetime.
But
Once
then
the
there's
was made, he'll get one when he's
technology that
ready. And
humans
continues to
can
learn the
go
language,
into
archery, becomes
turn
better friends
into
with Normal. He
Na'vis.
teaches him Na'vi,
Oh.
who was previously jealous of him. I don't know how he
Turns
has
it
time to
into
do this in the morning if he spends all day in his
unused
avatar
Na'vi
body and all
Oh.
nights resting his real one. But get more learning, and eventually
So
enough
that real
trust is
then?
formed between him and the
Yes,
Omotekaya
sir.
people to let him bring Grace's
No, in
avatar
theory,
into
she's
the
a real
village. They
Na'vi.
bury that dude and talk about death and energy and Awa. And Grace force feeds his real body because he's losing weight at a very rapid rate, and he can't do that because he needs the energy. And there's a continuity error here. Actually, there are a bunch of them. It really pisses me off, but I'm only mentioning this one because I want to save time. Then Grace tells him about how all the other kids with their pumped up kicks better run, outrun their guns. Please tell me you understood what I meant by that reference. And can you close the fucking fridge, Grace? God damn it, the food is gonna spoil. Jeez. Thank you, dumbass scientist. Anyway, long story short, Tiri had a sister who made a Greenpeace protest and got shot up in the school because she thought she'd be safe with Grace, but she wasn't. Later, Avatar Jake makes a clean kill according to the Tiri, so the other kill that you said you made yesterday was a dirty kill, and you still ate it, you say? I thought that wouldn't be allowed. Anyway, he's ready now to go get his own dragon, apparently. So him and a bunch of other graduating hunters hunters climb up the floating mountains to go choose their dragons. He wrestles one and establishes an internet connection with it, then flies around a bit. Insert how to train your dragon clip here. Hey, hold on, man. Isn't he plugging the dragon's breathe holes with his feet? How is it breathing properly? And can it smell his feet? They must be stinky, right? Anyway, they do some more hunting and learning and flirting, much to the dismay of this guy, Sute, who's supposed to marry, I forgot her name again, Ditiri, and be the new clan leader and shit. And they get attacked by a bigger dragon and escape it in the forest. She explains to him that that big dragon is called Turuk and is big and strong. Only 5 Navi ever were able to ride it, and the last person to do that united all the clans in the time of great sorrow, because apparently that type of diptic energy for someone to wrestle with a dragon and control it is recognized globally by all Pandorans, or all Navi. Now after 3 months of this, Jake wakes up one day and his human body is conflicted as fuck because his first mission was to come and gather as much intel as he can on them to come up, but now he doesn't really want to because he likes them. And in the ceremony where they put jizz on his face, he becomes a man and everybody touches him. I made that sound weirder than it really is, but don't worry, to come and gather as much intel as he can on them to come up, but now he doesn't really want to because he likes them. And in the ceremony where they put jizz on his face, he becomes a man and everybody touches him. I made that sound weirder than it really is, but don't worry about it. Then Netiri takes him to another sacred tree of theirs, the Tree of Voices, where they can download and upload memories of their ancestors and listen to them and shit through their Ethernet cables. And since he's officially on Watakara now, he may choose a woman. She's like, we have many fine women. Tikawa has the biggest tits. Waeke has the fattest ass. I don't want none of them. Oh, you really know.
Must be a script.
They connect ponytails and she makes it up.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Fall asleep, and next morning the humans start bulldozing that area. We're supposed to wait till Jake gave him the go-ahead or try to negotiate the relocation of the Navi or whatever. They're humans, it makes sense for them to be dicks. Jake hops into his avatar body just in time for him to try and stop them by breaking one of the cameras of the door, so he gets scared away by a guy with a gun. And back at the farm, Sute is mad and wants to attack the humans, and Jake's like, brother, don't do this. They're too strong. He starts calling them brother a lot at this point, like...
You're excused. I'm not your brother.
Except it's actually just as annoying and obnoxious as when The Rock does it in all those Fast and Furious movies. So he's like, you mated with this woman? How the fuck did he find out? Did he just infer it because they came in holding hands?
He's a
Whatever.
cold.
Like,
I mean,
yeah,
him.
we fucked them
Fuck
about
me
it.
in
I'm a
the
strong
bum
enough
crack and
woman
twisted
to
with
make her own
coffee.
choices. Okay. Then back at base, Scarface notices that Jake is going AWOL because of the camera footage. So he flies over to their remote base on the floating rocks and disconnects him from their super realistic VR games. Their avatars drop to the ground right as Jake was trying to tell him the truth about himself and humans and his mission here. And Sute goes, see, the demon has a false body. I thought you knew. You called them Dreamwalkers, for God's sake. You're so confusing, Sute. Whatever. Interior protects their bodies. Scarface and Punchable Boy get them back to HQ, and Grace tries to explain to them how valuable their trees and planet are, and that they will never
Scarface
exchange for
nice.
anything. But as you know, money talks. People are assholes, and being
Oh.
greedy and gluttonous has been normalized and encouraged for centuries
he
now.
is.
So after the Navi attack and destroy some of their shit, Punchable Face guy gives the go-ahead to attack Home 3 with all the information that Jake has provided to them. So the scientist team plead to them one last time to at least let them get back in there and warn the Navi people.
I spent the whole time thinking this was the second one.
Give them exactly 1 hour. They get back into their avatars and warn the Navi people
Fucking
about
hell.
what's going to
Second
happen.
way
Jake
of
tells them
water.
the truth about
Yeah.
himself, how he was sent here as a spy basically, but he changed his mind because Blue Navi pussy got him acting unwise. Mitiri feels super betrayed by that. Sute gives him the stank eye. Damn, look at his face. They bind him up to execute them, all the while they're yelling at them that they want to help him. Scarface shows up with the big guns to take the tree down, which stops the execution. Mitiri's mom then comes over in the midst of the car and is telling Jake that if he really wanted them, that he should help them. He frees them, then the tree comes down, Blue Dad dies, Mitiri is mad at Jake, and he and Grace get unplugged. Why didn't the Punchable Face guy unplug them earlier when he saw the same feed that the Scarface guy was seeing, that they were tied up and about to get executed? Why didn't he unplug them then? Whatever. The scientist team gets locked up, but then Letty breaks them out because family and tries to escape with them up to the floating mountains while Scarface tries to stop them with his wingman. They make it away, but Grace gets shot, so they go over to the Halloween Mountains and lift the whole section of their lab out. Take with them to the Tree of Souls where Jake thinks the Navi people are going and where Navi people can help a very wounded Grace. Won't the Navi people immediately attack once they hear you land your loud ass helicopter over in the nearby vicinity? Maybe they got there before the Navi. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They land somewhere near enough. Jake jumps into the Matrix and wakes up in his avatar body amidst all the ashes of Home Tree, gets his dragon and decides to jump Rook. By the way, Jake has this really annoying narration throughout the whole movie, which is kind of gay. Like, sometimes your whole life comes down to one crazy move. But hey, it works. He shows up to the Tree of Souls as Turuk Makto, aka Big Dick Rider of Turuk, the biggest bat in the sky. Everyone respects the shit out of him, even Sute.
And yet he
He
doesn't
asks
keep
them
him
if they
in
can
the
help
second
Grace, so they
movie.
try and transport her from her human body to her avatar body back
Turuk's such a
into the Eye of
badass. seconds.
while they all wiggle around and chant
Oh, yeah.
some really weird shit, but it doesn't work because they're wounded. He asks Blue Mom if they can help Grace, so they try and transport her from her human body to her avatar body, passing through the eye of Awa, while they all wiggle around and chant some really weird shit, but it doesn't work because the
Wiggle
wounds were
around.
too great and she was too weak. So now she's stuck with Awa forever, which apparently isn't that bad of a deal. Jake gives a big speech on how sorry he is and how shit humans are, and rallies everyone to fight with him against the humans. Goes to 15 different clans with his Taruk. You got the Flying Clan, you got the Cow Clan, and they all respect him and want to fight
So
with
the
him.
humans
They come
are
back
assholes
as
then?
reinforcements. The bad guys see their numbers increasing on satellite heat vision, so they decide to bomb the shit out of the Tree of Souls.
Not
which
all
is
of them
news
are.
Jake gets because he is the scientist guy on the inside telling him all this information. So he comes up with a plan to wait for them to come to them through the floating mountains, where most of their flying instruments won't work because of the magnetic fields affecting them and fucking them up, and that's where they attack them. Then that night, Avatar Jake goes to connect to A1, asks her to look into Grace's memories if she's with her, and see how humans killed their Earth, basically asking for her help so Pandora doesn't befall the same fate. Then D-Day arrives, bad guys roll up with a ground team and an air team with this main powerful gunship that Scarface is in, with a bunch of smaller choppers protecting this pedestrian ship carrying a bunch of explosives that they're gonna drop on Home Tree. The Na'vi attack on ground and air with everything they got. Even Letty joins in with special war paint, but she dies, don't worry, we all know that no one in the Fast and Furious franchise actually dies except for Paul, rip that guy. Sute gets fatally injured as well and falls down to the ground because he tried this really ballsy move, eventually dies later on, but who cares. The Na'vi are getting overwhelmed by the humans' firepower, but then the animals of Pandora,
that
airborne
one-
and
the one with
groundborn,
face.
yeah,
Oh.
whatever, unguided by any Na'vi, help out in the fighting because Awa has heard Jake's calls, and the tides turn in the favor of the Na'vi. Materia even gets control of the six-legged skin dog, which is some gnarly shit homes. Jake then uses this momentum to destroy the cargo plane
Yeah.
by nading one of
It's
its
the
engines
six-legged
and having it
dog.
blow
Aw.
up on the fucking ground nearby, not on the tree, and goes through the same on the gunship, but not before Scarface prepares for Titanfall
bitch.
while the ship is falling and burning down, jumps down with his mech suit to survive the landing, which happens to be right next to the lab that Jake is connected to his avatar.
The story
But then Materia
continues,
shows up with her pet only to have it get stabbed to death by him, and she gets trapped underneath it. Then Jake shows up for a final 1v1 boss battle where he pokes a hole in Scarface's fuselage, so Scarface takes the whole thing off so he can see and puts an oxygen mask on, and Jake does not capitalize on this moment of vulnerability. Like, what the f*** are you doing, dude? He has no cooldowns. Attack, dickhead. You know what? I can see why you lost your legs in the first place.
Why
'Cause
doesn't
you're a shit
Scarface
soldier, that's
die?
why. Anyway, he then pokes a hole through Jake's lab to try and kill Jake
said he
at the
doesn't.
source, but Jake keeps fighting on both ends, here for breath, here for his life. Well, technically speaking, on both ends he's fighting for his life, but you get what I mean. Then the tear frees herself from underneath the dead carcass of the fucking sick dog,
Is he
and
bad
hits
guy in the second
Scarface
one,
with the poison arrows, then another one.
Still
Jake
bad
wakes
guy
up in
trying
human
to
form,
get
suffocating, almost
Does he die in the
dying,
second one?
and tries to make it to the oxygen mask, but can't.
No, he
Materia
dies
realizes that
because his
Avatar
asshole
Jake isn't
kicks
fucking
Sage,
functioning
yeah.
and goes into the lab and sees normal ass Jake and gives him the fucking thing. He
Spider.
saves his life. They send the rest of the evolved apes back to their dying planet, and only a
Right.
few are chosen to stay.
So there's
Jake
five
releases Taruk back into the
No, there's
wilderness,
gonna be
then
five
transfers
movies.
himself
Oh, yeah.
up into cloud storage, aka Awa, to download himself permanently into his avatar body and become the new clan leader, I think. This movie gets 10 papyrus fonts out of a Last Airbender.
Okay, I'm still sad that the six-headed legged dog.
Welcome
really
to...
Bullsack, whatever.
Yeah, he just loads of shit movies.
They're not shitty. How is this shitty?
I mean, like,
Oh.
he makes them.
Oh, he's
amazing.
children of men.
Children of Men Explained by an Idiot. Tony Red Base. Oh, Tony Red is a shit movie.
Is it? I've heard it is. Yeah, it definitely is. Look at that. Yep.
It's literally women periods. Drive.
Food review. Okay,
Lightning McCross. McCrock.
let's watch this one.
Welcome to Shrek, where Shrek is wiping his ass with fairy tale malarkey and... the classic. He goes about his daily discussing older routines like fishing with his own shit gas, fine art, and chasing off pitchfork mobs who are after him because there are rewards out for fairy tale mystical magical bitches. By the way, if this is the only window in his house, they probably should have seen him leave, meaning he couldn't sneak up on them like this. But whatever, maybe he has a secret back door or something. Anyway, he scares them off, then we transition over to people handing over their fairy tale creators over to the royal apparatus for some cash. Oh look guys, slavery. And one of these bitches is a talking donkey that escapes their grasp, runs away and takes refuge inside Shrek's butt. Shrek scares them off, and right then and there, Donkey decides that they're BFFs for life. And Shrek is now stuck with an annoying ass. Get it? Because he's a donkey. Also, you guys notice how this is like Sid and Manny from Ice Age? That's the only real similarity. Everything else is different, I think. Anyway, Shrek tries to scare away retard Donkey, but...
You definitely need some Tic Tacs or something, because your breath stinks!
Wait, they have
He's
Tic Tacs
black and
in
in the
this
eye, so
universe?
the voice
Donkey's
actor, he must
unbothered
be.
by Shrek's
Eddie
openness and
Murphy,
Shrek's
I think it
annoyed
is.
as
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
by Donkey's dipshitness. And after he magically teleports away from his hoof tracks, he begs him to stay with him and he allows him to stay there for one night and one night only outside. And that night he has a ear candle wax lit dinner. Is he not at all annoyed by the imbalancing clarity of hearing between his two ears? Like, does he doesn't matter. Because he notices fairy tale creatures are breaking into his house. Bro, how the fuck did they get a whole motherfucking Sleeping Beauty in there without opening
opening the door, whatever, maybe fairy tale magic, I guess. He then finds out that the whole swamp has been taken over by these fairy tale, because apparently one Lord Farquaad has evicted them all from their lands and sent them over to Finland because he can't get him away because he's too scary. All in the name of making his kingdom perf, you know, just perf. So
Why
they're
did you
forced to
do
squat
that?
there. And Shrek's like, alright, listen, who knows where this Lord Fuckwad is? Ooh, me, anyone else, literally anyone, anyone. Fine, but jeez. Attention all fairy tale dickheads, and he announces that he's gonna go over there and talk to Lord Fuckwad to make him give him their land back so they can leave him alone. Then we transition to Midgetquad dunking the gingerbread man in some milk to force him to tell him where all the rest of the fairy tale creatures are, and I don't know how he's not crumbling from all that milk, making his body, you know, a little more soft and shit, but whatever. We get the best ever Muffin Man joke. Dude, this movie is a shitpost before shitposting was a thing, I swear. Quad dude then brings in a magic mirror and asks him whether his kingdom is the most perfect kingdom of all, and the mirror's like, technically, you're not a king, but all you have
I
to
don't
do
actually
is
really
marry
like
a
Shrek
princess.
movies.
Wait, so what type
This
of
is
ruler
the
is
style
he?
about
Prince? Where's his
I don't
family?
know.
Exactly.
Hold on, man. Doesn't
I
matter.
really like
Important
Puss in
mirror,
Boots
dude gives
'cause
him
it's
two
like
choices
it
of
turns
women to marry, and instead of choosing
fairy
between the
tales
perfect
into, like,
housewife
creepy
or
shit.
a
I like the
dog
character
that he
Shrek
knows the exact
and
whereabouts
Donkey.
of,
I
he
just don't
chooses
really
Fiona, who is stuck in
like
a tower
kings
guarded
and
by a
stuff. I
fire-breathing
don't
dragon.
like.
Smartest choice ever. Wow. She also turns into an ogre at night, but that is a fact he's too ignorant to listen to, and he's gonna make a tournament for knights or something like that, and the winner goes to rescue her for him and bring her back, right? Meanwhile, Shrek and
Donkey!
are at Dual Cock Castle. They insert an adult joke in a kid's movie, then they scare this guy, and Shrek walks through the, like, I don't know, whatever these fucking things are called, which is stupid because he can just unhook them. What a brain-dead piece of groin juice. Anyway, they continue going through this thing, which I forget what it's called too, but it's like the Vizia and metro stations and whatever, which is also not functional, so why the fuck do you even have it there? Doesn't matter. They don't find anyone in the whole town, and we get another shit post-adult joke that I'm pretty sure all the kids still got. You know, one of the best things about adulting is noticing all these filthy grown-up jokes in kids' movies. That's basically it. Everything else is trash. They go and find a tournament where apparently the whole kingdom is supposedly kind of a small population, if I'm honest, but who cares? Because fucking nobody at all notices the giant
Must be edited,
ogre
right?
and his donkey in the focal point
Must be
of the whole
edited,
arena.
right?
No,
While
that's actually
Fuckwad is
the
giving
movie.
a speech, and his
What?
plan is that the
Flag.
winner of
That's
this tournament
the movie.
goes to rescue the queen, Princess Fiona, and if he doesn't make it, they'll send the next person like second place, and so on and so forth. But my thing is, how the fuck will you know if he fails? I mean, he doesn't exactly send a telegram when he dies, does he? There's no fucking kill feed in this movie, right? So why don't you just send them all at the same time? This is kind of stupid, isn't it? Retarded fuck. Anyway, Fuckwad finally notices them and orders his champions to kill Shrek, but him and Donkey handle them with ease using a giant beer
Give him
keg
time.
and a WWE Super. They get him all, and Shortquad puts his crossbows at them and has an idea. He proclaims that Shrek is his champion and he's gonna go on this quest and rescue Fiona from him. And Shrek's like,
Born
"Oh,
Shrek."
fucking
Finding Nemo.
That'll be funny.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
That will be.
Explained by an idiot. Zootopia. I love that one. It's honestly funny.
That will be funny.
Ice Age.
That'll be funny. That'll be funny. That'll be funny. Bingo, bingo.
Coraline. Spider-Man 3.
Oh god.
Decides to dance.
Zombieland. I love these movies explained by idiots. Okay, I like that. Thank you.
Yes, in history you do oversimplified.
Cloaks of these come on the Jetson. Believe myself again. Oh, Hamza, man.
One day ago.
God, he's not being consistent. Fight, look. Look, no, look.
9876.
2 weeks ago, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. He missed a 3 day. 2, and he missed a day. Come on, Hamza. Do you want to go downstairs or not? We can watch a movie.
Sure, we can watch something downstairs.
Yes.